teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. To get underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Broncos offense comes on the field to open this game. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Grab behind the line, it's Anderson. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the Broncos bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
On the run, it's Lee. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Here comes a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Holstein. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. Fights off a defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And tackled there by the defense. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks free. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st down here for this offense. To throw, it's St. Clair. Running back has it on the screen now. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Drops back, looking for an open man. Not able to connect, incomplete. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. We reached the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the returner steps out. They'll mark football right there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
Takes the handoff. It's Lee. Breaks loose at the 15.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection with a tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Caught by the receiver. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. They keep him off balance with a run. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he's got it again. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend-but-don't-break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually it stalled, came up empty. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Who called this one? An interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain many yards.
Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lee. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Could we actually get a touchdown here before halftime? It's 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Quick throw over the middle. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. And the Broncos will have to kick it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. The tight end has got it. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's lead. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He bought some time, now lets it go. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains 10 after that miss. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Broncos will kick this away to get the second half going. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They get the second half started with a running play. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. Keep working that clock.
The Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. Out of of the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making real...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17, Boise State, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The game makes it second and medium. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. And the Broncos will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion and a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. He hands it off from the gun. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Cyclones are looking to keep this drive going. And at first down, they go right back to him. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
With the catch, it's Lee. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The Cyclones are in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets...
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looks to the left, pass caught. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Looking for some space. It's Parker. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up.
Deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Broncos pick up enough to get a 1st down there. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Ball handed off. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Great move in the open field. Breaks into the clear. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. We knew that tackling was going to be a huge factor today, Kirk. They don't bring him down, and the result is a big gain.
Yeah, where's the form tackling? I know it's a lost art in today's game. Sometimes these guys just come in with their shoulders and just try to bring you down with power and speed, but they've got to do a much better job if they have any chance of slowing this back down and trying to use their arms to pull him down.
And the Cyclones trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
31. Boise State, 3.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. To the air. It's St. Clair. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Touchdown, Boise State. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
Extra point is good. It's a 31-10 game. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Boise State, 10.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Iowa State offense back onto the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's another cyclone.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Cyclones are in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. The catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Third down coming up.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Using his legs, it's Marshall. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Cyclones will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.